I've been in that petrol station for 15 f***ing minutes. Why do people do their shopping in a petrol station? Gets right on my f***ing tits. Just buy petrol and get the f*** out the way. Jesus. Well, good morning everybody. Well, afternoon now. Today is MOT day. My favourite day of the year. Not. Just taking her down on my mechanic to have a quick look over her. Make sure she's ready for the MOT. She should sail straight through it, to be honest. I mean, I only bought this bike back in February, end of February. It hasn't been out much really. It's only been out in dry weather. Haven't done many miles on it since I've had it, so it should be okay. The only thing I'll probably get is maybe an advisory on the tyres. You know what the MOT guys are like with fucking tyres. All a bit overly cautious, I think. What I'll do, I'll drop the bike off and I'll go and see if I can get Ride magazine. Everywhere I go, it's always sold out, or they only stock about 2 bloody magazines. And it's by far the best magazine out there for motorbikes. So I'll go and have a search for that. And then I'll go and sit by the river, read a magazine while I'm waiting for my bike to get finished up. Come on, fuckers. I hate going down these country roads because you always find shit on the road. And 9 times out of 10 there's either a lorry like this or a fucking tractor in the bastard way. Oh, country living. I love the smell of cow shit in the afternoon. So my dad is been out looking for a new car. I was going to go with him today, but I've got my tea booked in. He's had his leg amputated about 2 weeks ago. He's home now, doing really well. It was amputated just below the knee, so not too bad on the grand scheme of things, I guess. They could have taken more. So he's looking for an automatic car. I want to get around this fucker. I'm getting stuck behind you all the way to fucking my destination. Yes, he's looking for an automatic for obvious reasons. And I think he's narrowed it down to 3 that he likes. So he's looking at the Suzuki, I think it's called the S4 Cross. It's a bit like an SUV type crossover thing. He likes to look at that. He's also looking at the Ford Cougar, another SUV. You can see a pattern here, can't you? And I think the last one is the Citroen C4 Picasso. He's driven one of them before. When I lived in Spain, he hired one and he loved it. But he likes the look of the Cougar, and he likes the price of the Suzuki. I think the Suzuki's the cheapest one, but you don't really get a lot for the money. A lot of it is extras, you have to add them on, and obviously you've got to pay for it. But because of his disability, his mobility issue, that's what they call it now, issues, and the guy in the store said they can just add it on. He said you won't have to pay for it. Can't quite see how that works, but whatever. And my dad's never had a new car, so I told him to just go and treat yourself. He's always had second hand. And my dad's Scottish, so he's a bit tight with money. we've never been poor, but we've never been well off either. So I said to Dad, you know, it's the first time that you can have a brand new car. Brand spanking new, 0 mileage. So I said, take him out for a test drive and pick one you like. Yeah, so I think my dad's leaning towards the Cougar. But like I said, you can't tell until you've taken it for a test drive. You might fucking hate driving it. So I said to him, at least he's got 3 to choose from at the moment. Talking about new things, I've just ordered a new crash helmet. The Icon variant. I can hear the sighs from the viewers already. Oh, another moto vlogger that's got an Icon variant. Well, I got it for 2 reasons. One, it fucking looks gnarly. It is a mean looking crash helmet. But the other reason is it's one of the few crash helmets I can get in my bloody size. I have got a fat head. Nice, like that. Is that an E-type? Not sure. Yeah, I've got a fat head. I'm like an XXL or an XXXL, depending on what model you've got. Yeah, I know, fat head. So I ordered that for Ministry of Bikes. So that should be coming hopefully this week. So that means I'm going to have to get another housing assembly for my Drift Ghost S. And because of the peak, I'm going to have it on the side instead of on top. Okay, that's a popular sandwich spot. This place was all underwater 5 years ago. Flooded quite badly. I don't know if there's any marks where the water was. I know the water, where it says Fagans, the water was just above that. You can see the dirty marks still there. Yeah, the water was quite high here. River burst its banks. I'll show you the river later. I'll go and sit down there while they're doing my MOT. And it was the year I moved back from Spain, and I just managed to get a house, and my dad managed to get me a house because he lives in this area. And got a phone call from him the week before we were supposed to leave, sorry, saying that we might not be able to have the house because they might need to use it for emergency housing for the poor bastards that lost their house. But the day before we were driving back, we got the okay, so I thought thank God for that, because we hired the lorry. My dad was ready to fly down there to pick up, before his amputation obviously, to pick up the truck. We'll load it up and then drive back from Spain, southern Spain. Good auction house in there. They found anything out? No? Right, so I'm just coming to my destination. Ready for my pre-MOT. It's a good guy, Rob, my mechanic. Really good guy. And here we are. Tasty tyres. So I'll see you on the other side, guys. Bye for now.